Hello, hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to Dip in Time. My name is Rhonda, and I'm really glad to be here. Been a hectic day, but that's okay. Let me know if you can hear me, if my volume is a-okay. Hey, Mutts, how you doing? How are the piggy girls? So Dipper is up and she's eating, and I'm sitting here going, what is that sound? And that's her eating. So, hello, Linda. Hello, hello. Hello, Rochelle. How are you? I still miss you. So, Rochelle, I got to meet at the Great Lakes Escape. Ignore me because I am tired. So, I went from hot, humid to hot, dry. But that's okay. How is everyone? Yes, Rochelle says, I'm good, Rhonda. Miss you too. We had a ball. We did. We had a ball. There were so many things going on. Linda says, you are good. Thank you very much. Muttnut says the piggy girls are good. Hey, Courtney, how are you doing? Hello, hello. So the boys have gone to coach a baseball practice. Dipper and I are here. And yes, she did absolutely miss me. You can always tell when animals miss you and are not getting the attention that they need because they kind of do things that they normally wouldn't do. What did she do? Well, she likes Velcro amongst rubber. And she decided she was going to chew on the Velcro that was attached to our router. And the boys couldn't figure out why they were getting intermittent internet connections. So my husband, Glenn, finally decided to go take a look. And it was halfway out of the wall. Halfway out of the wall. And the Velcro that was on it to hold the wires together were kind of wet. It had Dipper saliva on it. So he was like, ew. I'm sure we all would be like, ew. But I'm really glad I wasn't home when that happened. I laughed and Eric laughed. So I picked something up. Yes, I'm changing topics now. I picked something up from Michael's that I had found just before I went on the Great Lakes Escape Retreat. And I didn't get a chance to actually do a video on it before I left. So I thought we would look at it tonight. I need everyone to know Rhonda is awesome, so much fun to be with, and she gave amazing Secret Santa cards and gifts. Oh, that's right, because I had Rochelle as the person I would get Secret Santa gifts for. It was a hoot. I loved it. Muttnuts says, my piggy girls love paper. When I let them out, they will find any paper they can. They do, don't they? They will find the one that you haven't found, and they will let you know. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my camera down, and we are going to take a look at what I found at Michael's. Now, please bear with me because I had to borrow a mouse because I've lost my mouse from the trip. Took it with me, and I can't find it now. And unfortunately, it was with my mouth guard, so I don't know where my mouth guard is. Anyways, I seem to need to lose things, at least one thing per trip. So when I went to Michael's, I was actually looking for, little diamond painting kits that I might be able to take with me. I was also looking for things that I could give to my Secret Santa. Oh, now the computer is going to print. Oh my goodness. Hey, Dip, do you want to come say hi to everybody? Do you want to come say hi? Let's move these over so we can get a full view of you. And this is Dipper. And she's like, no, Mom. Oh, I have rubber on the bottom of this. And that's exactly what she went straight for. Oh, are you going to call me a liar now? Okay, that's fine. So let's do it this way. And then she can say hi to everybody. Hi, everybody. She just finished eating. I'll put her down. She can go through all my stuff and find the organza bags because she loves those too. Okay, so I went to Michael's and this is what I found. This was 40% off and it has two little pictures in it. They're 5 by 7 inches each. And they actually came with magnetic frames. Now, I haven't done it, but I got it. But then I saw these. Has anyone ever seen these? Pixelated brick art. Now, they come in various styles. You can get one that's just one big one. This one comes with two. And it is a cassette and a radio. It comes with little bricks. There's 17 colors. There's two 5-inch by 5-inch base plates, brick separator, instruction sheet. So you start from the left corner of the base plate, you complete the first layer, and then you add the second, third, and fourth layers. So it kind of made me think of Lite-Brite, Lego, and it's like 2D. So I haven't opened it, so let's open this together. And we're going to see what this is all about. So there's some of the Legos already, or the pieces. They come in bags. There's the inside of it. And we're going to try and see what this is like. Because you know me, I am down for almost any kind of craft. So here's the two bases. And they've got, so they do kind of look like, let me turn that light off for a moment. They do kind of look like Lego blocks. They're round pegs on a flat back. So we have two of those. We have instructions. Shows us the colors that we're going to have, how many of each one of them. This is the Lego or piece separator, and there's the bases. It tells us how many we're going to have of those. And then similar to like Lego, they tell us this is the first one we do. I need one black, and then these are the three I'm going to need to do this entire base. And then we have second, third, fourth, and fifth. And on the other side, it will have the other style. So if you recall, we have this one and this one. And it says, tips sort bricks before starting. Start at the top left corner. Is that the box? Is that? Start from the left corner of the base plate. Okay, this one says the top left corner. Okay, well, that's good because I would have started down here, but they're saying to start up here. Work on one layer at a time. Use the brick separator to fix mistakes. So that is the brick separator. Let's see if I can find it. It's in a bag by itself. Use the brick separator to easily remove flat or stacked bricks without damaging them. So, which one should we do? Should we do this one? Should we do the cassette player? Or should we do the actual cassette? This one has 5 colors. Well, we start with 5 colors. And this one starts with 3 colors. What do you guys think? I'm only going to need one of these, so I'll take this one out. Which one do we want to start with? Do we want to start with this one, or do we want to start with this one? Left or right? Just looking at the bags. So they do have numbers on them, and they have, it's a 71 number. Left. Okay. Linda, we will go with that. Left. 56. Okay. So let's do this one. We're going to start off. Oh, that's the numbers underneath. So there's 397. Okay, so, well, 97 is probably, okay, it's a yellow. So it says 97. So we're going to need that one and number 3. And we're going to need that one. So these, unlike what we were working on last time, are not soft. They are definitely much harder. And then we're going to need one of those. Okay, take the tool. Let's move these ones aside. Put those there. And we're going to go with this one. Sorry, Mutz, you're a little late. We'll do the pink cassette too, if we have time. And then if you look at the grid, put the light back on. It actually has all the numbers all the way across. So 97 all the way across. 3 is down here, and then the black is in the middle. Now, unfortunately, there's no numbers down the side, like cross stitch, so we will not know. So I'm going to grab these. I need a tray. Oh, here's a tray. I'm going to grab my Krazy maroon tray. And I'm going to grab a pair of scissors. And let's pour these out into there. So you can see that they're flat all the way around. And these ones are hard. Oh, the wind's picking up outside. Let's do it this way. So we have, okay, I'm going to grab a bit of a line here. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 all the way across. So I'm actually going to go 7 down and then over. Now let me try and bring you down so you can actually see what I'm doing. Okay, sorry guys. So I want 7 of these. There's 4, 5, 6, 7. And I am going to go. Now, fingers or tweezers are going to be better. I'm going to try tweezers. And I am going to go 1, 2. Need to find the hole. Come on. Where is it? Come on. Push down. You might want to make a tool that you can actually grab these with. Because if you have fat fingers, I mean, I don't think my fingers are that fat, but. Okay, time for the glasses to come off. I'm coming down close. Oh, that one has a taggy thing in it. Maybe that's why. There we go. Got it. So how was everyone's week and weekend? So here in Canada, we had our Canada Day yesterday. We had fireworks last night. And in all honesty, I did not go and do anything for celebration. I was tired from the retreat. My husband had to go up to Edmonton, which is like 3 hours from us. 3.5 hours. See, some of these actually have like little nibs in them. Okay, so those are the 7 rows that we're going to do. Now, I'm anal. I want these straight. And then I'm going to go all the way across. So yes, my husband left Monday and went up to Edmonton because he is a district administrator for softball, and they were having their Canadian Championship to determine who was going to go to Little League World Series for softball. So they were doing that. He stayed overnight, came back. We did get some good news in terms of mother-in-law paperwork. We had to put a request in to determine who was going to be the executor for my mother-in-law's estate. And that has come back uncontested. So my husband will be the executor on that, which is, so it's one less, yes, it is more work for him being the sole executor. However, it will be, it's progress. It's progress. So this is kind of like Lego. I definitely like doing the outer edge because I can just kind of push it on. It definitely is smaller. It's like those single Lego pieces that we're working with instead of having like 3 pieces, 4 pieces. This is seeming to go much faster than the other one I was working on, but then again, the other one I haven't tried, and I have done Legos before, so this is much more familiar to me. And I don't have to count, it goes all the way across. I just got to figure out where the hole is and place it down. So this bottom layer should be fairly basic. It's once we get into more detailed items. And I kind of wanted to go with a smaller one because I'm learning not to go huge. There's the hole. Come on. And because I know it's the top 7, I can. So what did you guys do this week? See, I wish it was. This is definitely like a two-handed thing. And maybe different tweezers would work, like rounded tweezers. I do have a package of tweezers that have very different types of tweezers in them that I might try. Unfortunately, it's in my basement, so I'm not going there tonight. Now, I haven't worked on the other one yet because I want to do it with you guys. And for if anyone is asking if I got any projects done during the retreat, the answer was no, which I knew was going to be the case. I knew that was going to be the case. I am going to do a video about the retreat, but I thought I would start off with this tonight because I got some really cool things from my Santa during the retreat. We had a blast. Oh my goodness. People I got to see. Hung out with Rochelle. Tammy was there. Yay, yay. I got to meet Kat Sparks in person. Oh my gosh. Eve was there. And Rich was there. Oh my goodness. That was a hoot. And what you see on TV is, or what you see on video is what you see in person, which is what I absolutely love. Linda, you haven't got much done this week? No, me neither. Me neither. Did you guys see what Captured by Radiance came out with last Wednesday? There was 2 paintings that came out, and there's 2 more coming out tomorrow. Oh, and I got a sneak peek. Woohoo! Now, I don't know which one it is because we're not choosing them. We're letting the company choose them for us. So I'm excited to see what I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no. Come on. Linda says, yes, seen both. What did you think of them? Mutt says didn't do a lot. It's been too hot here. It was 95 degrees Fahrenheit today with heat index of 104. Oh my gosh. I cannot even imagine. Cannot even imagine. Come on, get in there. It wants to stay with my thumb. My thumb doesn't want you. Yeah, it's been warm. And then where we were for the retreat, they usually have like a little fountain, water fountain that goes. Unfortunately, they were doing construction, so we didn't get to hang out at the water fountain, which I was a little disappointed with, to be quite honest. That's just me personally. But I got to hang out with some really cool people. Linda says they were nice. I'm on a very low buy though, not a must have. Fair enough. Absolutely. Yeah. I'm kind of watching my budget as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. And they definitely have to be a must have. I will say, and I'm sure you guys will probably agree with me, that when you see a painting and in a picture and then you see them in real life, they are very different. Yelissa was there. Oh my gosh. She was just going through the paintings and they were so cute. Oh my goodness. She actually did one that it was so cute. It was a little girl. And she discovered after she'd done it that the colors of her socks versus the color of the skin were really close, that you couldn't tell the difference. And in her little stash, because she wasn't planning it, she discovered that she had 52 ABs, I think it was. And she took them out and she put that in as the socks, and you could see the difference. But it was so much fun just kind of hanging out with everybody. The retreat ended up being a murder mystery, which was hilarious. A diamond painting got murdered, and we had to figure out, there was clues each day at different times, and we had to figure out who did it. Now, yes, I was part of the committee, but I had no idea who it was. So we could participate as well. There was only, I think, it was just the one. No, there's the two of them that knew who it was. But even the murderer didn't even know it was them until the end. So everybody who attended got to participate in the clues. It was real fun. It was a lot of fun. And what we didn't realize was that some of the clues that were put up on the board were decoys. So it was based off of Secret Santa information. And there was actually also, the murderer was in our group chat for the retreat talking to us. And we were like, who did it? We want to know. It was funny. I think that was a great idea. The idea was selected before I even came in to help them with some of the stuff for the committee. So they had it already picked out. My goodness. Come on. There we go. I'm trying to do a checkerboard. I don't think this is going to work either. Oh, that one just landed on my shoulder. Okay, so similar to diamond paintings, they can go flying. Come on. Okay, this is definitely going to be a patience thing. The other thing that's coming up in our city is the Calgary Stampede. It is known as the greatest outdoor show in the world. So it is kind of like the country fair. There are rodeos. There is herding. There is an agricultural spot. There are rides and games. We have musicians come in and do shows. We have a big Stampede parade on the first Friday of July. So that will be this Friday. It really draws in a lot of visitors, and everything is Western. There are free pancake breakfasts. There are Indigenous dancing and culture. We have a section where you can go and find new gadgets, find art, buy art. And there's just lots of mingling. So that is coming up. Now, we normally take our kids there yearly, but now that they've gotten older, it's not really their thing to do. Surprisingly enough, Eric was like, Mom, when's the last day to buy general admittance tickets and ride tickets? If you buy them ahead of time at certain stores, you can get them for cheaper prices. And his friends are actually thinking of maybe going. And this time they are learning that they can think about it and get it before actually missing out on the discounted fares, which is awesome. Really awesome. Come on. Where's the hole? Oh, there's the hole. So what's going to be interesting is how those other pieces are going to be connecting to this to build it up. Because if I'm pushing these down in the holes, what is going to connect the other pieces? And I didn't think about that till just now. Where's it going to connect? Or maybe it's just one level. No, because... oh, these ones have connector pieces on them. That's how the next layers are going to connect. So that's why it's all solid, and these ones are connectors. Did I grab the right ones? Yes. So these ones actually do look more like the Lego pieces. They got the little knobby on the top. Oh, Linda, that's a wonderful question. So similar to last time, there are 10 new paintings coming out. So there will be 2 new pictures coming out tomorrow. So if you're part of the Captured by Radiance Facebook page, you will get a sneak peek for 24 hours before the general public does. And you'll get to see you'll be in there. There'll be a post for the sneak peek video with who got the pictures. There'll be a code in there to get you into the website. You can get on the website, but for the new releases, as they come up, there is a new code each week for the new releases that gives the Facebook page members a 24-hour ahead time to purchase. And then on Thursday the code will go away, and everybody who accesses the website will have an opportunity to purchase. So there are 10 new diamond paintings coming. 2 went out last week, 2 this week, and then it will go, so that's 4, and then 2, 2, and 2. I don't have my sheet, so I can't really talk about it off the top of my head, but there are 10 total, 2 each week. And there are new artists coming in this new release. Momart is one of them. And I think Eileen Syke, she does watercolor paintings, will be a part of this new release. And then what we were told was there are 10 new diamond paintings that have been hand rendered and are in production. And they will be receiving those. And then there's 30 more images that are being hand rendered right now as we speak. So they are trying to get a little more consistency with not so much gap in between new releases. So they have the 10. There are 10 being printed right now. And then there are 30 that are being rendered. Yes, and they're all different. All different. So as sneak peekers, we get to see what the images are that are coming out. But we do not know that are being released, but we do not know which ones are in production right now or which ones are being hand rendered. And the reason why we do know which ones are coming out is so we can answer questions and help just kind of promote them. I have got 5 from them. Really need to do 1. Yes. I am working on my tigers from Stephen Reed. I have like a 30 by 40 section left of it. I've been working on that one for the Asian themed all year DP along. So I'm hoping to get that one finished. So then I can work on a new one. And I need to unbox. I just got my Captured by Radiance one today. I love their canvas. I love the squareness of their drills. I love the fact that I can pick up multiple squares with my tweezers. And I like the glue, like, yeah. I like their canvases. I have quite a few of their canvases. I started off with Coral Reef by Adrian Chesterman. That was one of their older kits. I did the little house by of the Sea. I've done The Witch's Hour by Rose Prophet Creations. Oh, and there's a Rose Prophet creation event being planned. So if you have one of those, you can absolutely work on that canvas. There are going, and because there is the Rose Prophet Creations, I can let you know that some of those Halloween ones will be coming back out if you are looking for them. And then there are going to be some Christmas canvases coming. I know that much. I don't know which ones, but I do know there are some Christmas canvases coming. So if you don't have a Christmas canvas and you are looking to do that, I have, I think it's called Teal Lake. Who's that one by? My brain is not working. I have Teal Lake. For the Rose Prophet event, I believe any Rose Prophet canvas will work. It's not like it has to be a Rose Prophet canvas and it has to be from this company and it has to be this theme. It is just a Rose Prophet canvas. And I have one, so that is perfect. And I think that one, I think they were looking at more of a fall time. Rose Prophet will be joining Deborah Jeunet from Captured by Radiance on the lives. Got 3 landscapes, heart in sleeve, and the seahorse. Yes. Yes. Which other ones do I have? Oh, I have the, oh my gosh, Rhonda, why can't I not think? From their last release, I got the one of Italy with them on the lake. It's a really big one. Kara, Principal Painter, has that one as well, and I fell in love with it. And I was like, I need that one. It is huge. It is huge. And I have a Christmas one. I finished my Lion Heart. So that one turned out really well. That was from Romance Art. So I have a good stash from them. I actually won a gift card from an event, and that was actually how I got introduced to Captured by Radiance. And then Tamara does pens. Now, she's working on a special pen for me, and I can't wait to see what it looks like. You too. Yay! Now, from what I'm noticing is if I do it in between and kind of like, you know how we do checkerboarding on diamond paintings? If I do one row and then do the next, like a row in between, it seems to be easier to align them. Where's the hole? I just kind of wiggle it around. Thank God this whole section is yellow. What if I try and place them but not push them all the way down until the very end? Would that make a difference? They seem to be popping off. You got a pen as well? Nice. I have a peacock feather pen. So the pen actually has a peacock feather in it. And it's really cool. I saw it and I was like, I need that one because for my bouquet, I actually had, instead of having flowers, I had a fan that had peacock feathers throughout it. So I was like, yep, connection, I need it. Oh my goodness. So if you guys recall, Rochelle, Bling It Up, is also a crochet, not a crocheter, a cross stitcher. I got her a cross stitch for the retreat, and I have the pattern as well. So it's not going to be an event, but we are going to be working on a cross stitch together for that. Go in. And it is going to be do it at your own pace. So if you just want to join, well, hang out with us, that's going to be more of it. Hang out with us. We'll just do some progress pics of it. See, when it's there, it's easier to get in. So I think I'm going to do like alternate rows and then fill in between. That seems a little easier for my fingers to coordinate. Push that down. Okay, now that my brain's thinking that might actually be a little easier. So I'm just kind of rolling them around to find the hole instead of fighting with it. Come on. There we go. I got to see Tia as well. Oh my gosh, I absolutely loved hugging her. We actually sat side by side and got an opportunity to look at some of the other pens that she had created. I picked up a couple for a friend of mine. I actually took a picture of all the pens that Tia had. And I was like, which ones do you like? So I picked up a pen and I got to bring it back for a fellow Canadian who is into diamond painting as well. And I actually showed her, I let her use one of Tia's pens and she really loved it. So when I got the opportunity, I was like, ooh, can I buy one from you? So that was good. I got to see Rebecca Crafting Crime Daily. She had her watercolor diamond paintings as well. Crashly and Kerwin were there. Oh my goodness. So when I approached, I had a direct flight from Calgary to Detroit, and there was a lightning warning as we taxied in, and we had to wait for it to be safe for the outside crew to go in and get everything. And then once we got in, there was a whole cart of luggage that didn't show up. And of course, mine was part of that. But it did. It finally showed up. And poor Kerwin and his mom, Ginny, were outside driving around the airport waiting for me because they were picking me up. And I was so grateful for them. And of course, I was having, my phone hadn't transferred over yet, so I was having spotty connections. And I'm like, blah. But it all turned out well. Ginny is a blast. Oh my goodness. What a blast. Got to learn stuff about Kerwin. Such a sweetie. Got to meet, oh, there's so many people we got to meet. So, where's the hold? Yeah, can you tell I'm not used to putting things in holds? Yep. I know that didn't sound right. That's okay. I got to meet crafting with Mary. Mary, oh my God, I got to meet her and her husband, Bud. Bud was a hoot. A hoot. He was our professional photographer. He has his own studio. He's a professional photographer. 10X studio. He even had a drone flying overhead. Oh my goodness. You'd be sitting there, this drone would go by. And the sense of humor, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whoop. I got to see Joanna. And I got to see Donna. Nicole was there. Jamie didn't come this year, which was a little different because we're so used to having him there. But it was so good to see Nicole. Oh my gosh. Tammy was there. Oh my God. Oh, loved it. Berta was there. Katya was there. OMG. That's all I can say. OMG. And as I mentioned earlier when we came on, I do not know where my mouth guard nor my computer mouse are. So when I came back from Crafter's Paradise, I lost my toothbrush. I pulled it out the first night I got home and I put it down somewhere. And I had to buy a new toothbrush because I could not find it. It was an electric toothbrush, which makes me wonder. I wonder if Dipper took it because it has rubber on it and she hid it. Because I've gone through everything and I cannot find it. So I gave up and I just bought a new one. And then this time around, my mouse was in the same bag, same Ziploc bag as my mouth guard. I know that for a fact. And I can't find either one of them. And I know it was in there. I know it was in there. So I'm borrowing a spare mouse for now. But I like my other mouse. So I'm going to have to, I placed an order to get a new mouse. It should be here tomorrow. Can't take me anywhere. But what they say, the saying goes, if you leave something behind, it means you need to go back for another visit. So I'm hoping that's the case. Yeah, these are definitely hard pieces. I can feel it, the imprints on my fingers. Oh, and then Eve and Kat did a live with Adam while they were there for the Asian DP along. Oh my God, that was so much fun. Anybody who wanted to, they could go and pop in and say, hello, hello. And then poor Rich, you'll need to see what happened to Rich. That was funny. And thankfully it wasn't something too embarrassing, but it was funny. And Rich has such a good sense of humor. Okay. I'm going to finish this. But yeah, you can see, like, it is definitely not all the way down. So I'm going to go in and press those ones down. I'm going to finish this section. And I will share with you guys what the progress looks like. Turn that off. Oh. And we'll see how this goes. I believe Tia is going on right after me, so pop on over to Tia's Crazy Craft Addictions and see what she's up to. I will see you next week. Have fun, stay safe, and continue exploring with your creativity and curiosity. Until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.